Hello everyone, my name is Zachary Costa, and pretend this is like the news. I'm not your anchor or anything like that, but let's just pretend this is. However, the news that I'll be telling you is true. And here is some breaking news if already some of you don't even know. Right now we are in danger. The LGBTQ, the women's rights, and all that, every right from that's not a white person or men rights are in danger. Meaning, the people, the great people of the United States and the world, that's including Canada, Russia, and all that, who are in the LGBTQ or LGBTQIA, and the women's rights and all that, they are now having no more rights in the future when Donald Trump is president. Apparently, what I have heard is from CNN, MSNBC, even the GLAAD, who does the LGBTQ news and pictures and all that. Well, the people of GLAAD has reported on Twitter and went right to Instagram. I found out on Instagram myself just yesterday that since Brett Kavanaugh been confirmed, it turns out before he was going to be confirmed, weeks before he was going to get confirmed, Kavanaugh, Donald Trump, and Vice President Mike Pence was already discussing what to do in the future, either this year or next year, about the LGBTQ and the women's rights and LGBTQ rights and all of that, what's going to be happening. Well, what the news is Donald Trump said he will support the LGBTQ, however, he will not have any more refunds or any funds at all for them, and so that way he can end the any kind of foundation or anything to the LGBTQ. That goes to anything. And he also wants to, in next year, he wants to do it right away, but he can't do it right away because of the midterms election. But he wants to do next year to have anyone who's doing any charity work or anything that's outside the United States, like let's say Africa. So for life, you also need to learn about what's going to happen next year if he still is president, that all those funds that you raise and help for Africa, Ethiopia, and in Central America and all that, that's going to end right away because Donald Trump wants, and even Vice President Mike Pence wants to end all those money, so they think that the money should just go to the United States only and not to outside the United States, because he also wants to do this, and this is what I just found out today from Instagram, that actually also came from Twitter, and that also came from CNN and MSNBC and Fox News and all that, if someone donates money outside of the United States, if they're in the United States, will be charged with conspiracy or some kind of crime that's illegal, because you're helping people who are not from this country to give them money so they can use that money so they can make bombs and all that, which is not actually true. The money, we all know, the money goes to people from outside of the United States because they need it for earthquakes, protection, any kind of disaster stuff, rebuilding their houses, rebuilding anything. And that was also another reason that I need to talk to you about. Since you went to Puerto Rico last year during the Hurricane Maria, I think it was Hurricane Maria, but it was definitely a hurricane. He did not want to go to Puerto Rico because he said last time he went to Puerto Rico it stunk so bad and the people over there are very rude. Not to mention he hates going to places that are poor because he's a rich guy. Technically he's a fraud. That because he's a rich guy, he doesn't want to go to Puerto Rico. That is a poor place. However, he's from New York, and there's a lot of Puerto Ricans. Great people, mind you, from New England who are Puerto Rican, Cuban, Dominican Republic, all that. Even Haiti. They go to New England, New York, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, all that. And they're great people. They are hardworking people. And he thinks just because they're not from this country that they're just poor and very poor and wasn't raised properly because how he was raised. So this is why I need to tell you guys this. So let's recap. He wants to take LGBTQIA rights and women's rights, and he still is planning on trying to reverse, for Brett Kavanaugh to reverse Roe v. Wade, so women don't have any rights to use anything to help take care of something in their body after when there's a anything, you know what I'm saying. So the Roe v. Wade, he still is trying to make Brett Kavanaugh to reverse that, and another judge to reverse that he has nominated, Gorgeous or whatever, how you pronounce his last name. So he wants to do that. He also wants to end the funds that are out of the United States going to Africa, Central America, or Caribbean, or whatever. If it's not United States, it's illegal. He wants to make that illegal. He also wants people to be, if they're doing that, outside. So, for example, people who are who's in iPoor Life, like AlysonStoner and Mrs. Julie Higgins. If you donated or helped donate money or raise money for Africa and Central America, that apparently next year will be a crime and you will go to prison. And that's not illegal at all. But if that passes through from the Republican Party next year, if he is still president, like if he doesn't get impeached, then he's got to make it a crime. So if you're not helping the United States, you count as an illegal person, or you just made a crime to help out people who are outside the United States. And that's why I'm telling you that. I'm giving you a heads up on that. So you have to be very careful. And we need to come together and, stand for the people that we are friends with. Yeah, I'm not gay. I'm not transgender or anything like that, but I support them, and I'm here to stand for them, and I'm here to stand for women's rights too, even though I'm a guy. I also support Roe v. Wade for women to have 100% their decision to take care of whatever they need to take care of. Even though I'm against the whole, let's put it this way, if a baby dies from during the birth, I'm against that. However, it is a woman's body, so I can't make that decision. I'd rather have the woman, because it's her body, to take care of her stuff. So yeah, I will stand for that. But the thing is, we need to stand up for each other as Americans, as also American citizens, to make sure that no one gets hurt and everyone has the right to do whatever they want that's legal. And we need to kick this guy out of office. And that's all I have to say. So please, come with me, not come with me, but stand with me and stand with AlysonStoner and iPoor Life and everyone to help them keep having rights for the LGBTQ and women's rights and everything. Thank you, and have a great day.